Alexa.
And I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be messing around with DNA experiments. We're going to test broccoli, we're going to do split peas, and strawberries. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a half a cup of split peas and put it in a blender. As you can see, we got SP for the split peas. Next we're going to need 1/8 teaspoon of table salt and 1 cup of cold water. So here's the salt. So 1/8. Just put it right here so you can see it. So we're going to do, go ahead. Good stuff.
Oh, so small. Okay.
And then we're going to do 1 cup of water. Use this little thing to swish around. Okay, go ahead and dump it in there.
Okay.
Slowly. Okay. Okay, so blend for about 15 seconds.
Make sure you have a tablecloth because this gets really messy.
Get a towel.
Or a towel.
Okay, what do we do next?
Pour your thin pea cell soup through a strainer into another container like a measuring cup. So what we're doing is we're pouring the split peas mixed in with the water into a coffee filter, and we're squeezing all the water into a cup. So this is what it's going to look like.
Okay, so now after we get the split peas, which is separated, which is called lysis, it's the breaking up of the cells. We're going to take it and we're going to transfer it over to this beacon, which Alexa's going to write SP in the same so it matches. Okay.
That's what it should be looking like
So it matches this
on
one.
the test tube.
Now we'll take the separation of the peas, do about half, and that should be good. We'll set this here for right now. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to take a detergent, and this can be anything. The first thing we're going to use, liquid detergent. Any detergent will work. So first we need to do is use this 2 tablespoons. So let's get our tablespoon.
Right there.
That's our half. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 teaspoons of liquid soap detergent.
We're using the brand Dawn.
Of Dawn. Alexa, why don't you go ahead and do that? Put it in there. One more. So done. Okay, go ahead and set the soap over to the side. Now I'm going to stir it very carefully without trying to make bubbles. We're just going to mix the solution, but we don't want to get all bubbly it up. Nice and slow. So next it says to use an enzyme, and it recommends using a tenderizer or meat tenderizer. You can also use, it looks like pineapple juice. You cannot find this. And it just says to do a pinch. Okay. Go ahead and stir that slowly. Okay, so after we get the enzyme in, which is the meat tenderizer, the liquid detergent, or any detergent we try. We're going to try some other ones here in a second. Next, we need to cause precipitation. And what that's going to do is going to turn this liquid back into a solid. So, to do that, we're going to use rubbing alcohol. Set this right over here, and we're going to let it sit. Now, it's recommended to help this cure. Alexa, grab the ice under there, please. Let it sit in cold water. So I'm going to pour some water, and so I'm going to go ahead and dump some ice cubes on both sides. Do it on the other side, please. Like here. So we're going to pour some water around it, and this should help make it set faster. We're going to do about 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm having trouble getting this out. So, as you can see here, all that white stuff right there, that's DNA. It's like a slimy looking, kind of snotty type of thing here. I was hoping to hook it out, but let's see. That's all DNA right there. Oops, that's all.
Maybe like pour.
Oh, it's okay. This will work. Okay, so now we're going to do the next one. And again, that was just for pea. Now we'll do our strawberry solution.
It's very DNA.
Which has, yeah, this one doesn't have that much, but, and I'm not sure it's because we didn't use the enzyme powder or if it's because it's.
Oh, that was easy.
Well, this one we can actually get out. So see, that's it right there. That's the strawberry one. It's kind of interesting. So a lot thicker than the split pea one. So you can see it's kind of like a snot. So that's our strawberry one, which is a lot thicker than the. Now this one, the broccoli.
I feel like we'll scoop out a little bit and finish up.
Well, let's show them first. Oh, let's show them first. So you can see, look at all that. And this is with the borax. That's the broccoli, so go ahead. Try to see if you can grab some there.
Grabbed it tiny bit. It's like very.
You can see all that white stuff. That's the DNA. And I'll back it up. Well, you can tell with this solution, you can see this is the borax down here. This is the solution of the broccoli, and up here this is the alcohol, and that's the DNA. That's the, or make precipitation, turn it back into a solid. It made a lot, but like the, interesting enough, like the split peas, the DNA is a little bit more brittly. It's a little bit more broken up, not as thick as the strawberry. Again, all these solutions sat in nice cold water for 15 minutes. Now for the dog treat. So this is supposed to be all natural, but again, probably through process. And so you can see here's our detergent, this is our solution. Nothing. There's nothing, it's just clear. So this did not work. And this is supposed to be apple and lamb meat now. Again, preservatives, I'm sure, and everything else. I mean, there's a little, I don't know, there's like little white, it's hard to see, little white dots kind of floating in there. That could be DNA, not sure.
Probably like the. Oh.
It's very, very.
Wait, what's this right here?
That's the solution.
Oh.
Okay, so there you go. So we did 4 different experiments here to separate the DNA out of an item. We used split peas, strawberries, broccoli, and dog treats. The strawberry had a lot, like if we only got a little out of it, this is using dish soap, or I mean hair soap, but the DNA was a lot thicker And it was actually easy to pull out, whereas the vegetables, the split peas and the broccoli, we got a lot of DNA, but it was more stringy. And I got equal, I would say, amount of DNA out of both. The broccoli, a lot, and this was with the I swirl that in here, see? This was with the powdered detergent. This was with the dish soap. And then our dog treat was not successful, although I do see little white specks in there. So I want to say that's DNA, but I could be wrong. I mean, because all the solids were out of it, and it's white. It looks like the rest of the stuff, which is very, very small pieces. So that I'm going to just kind of put as a maybe unknown. So thanks for watching. I'm Andrew.
I'm Alexa.
And this was our DNA science experiment.